Hey guys, what's going on? Hermdo back with you. To recap last night's horrible, disgusting, messed up, just nasty Red Wings loss to the New York Islanders. As of this season series, the last two games, Detroit has been outscored 12-2 against the Islanders. The Islanders, led by Patrick Waugh, have had Detroit's number this season. It's been pretty bad. I mean, Detroit has historically struggled with the Islanders. Even when Detroit was cup contenders back in the 2000s, we still had trouble putting the Islanders away. It's just one of those teams, that got our numbers. Even when the Islanders stank, they still had Detroit's number. I don't get it. But let's just do a quick breakdown. I'll get a little in depth. We'll talk about like some of the areas the Wings can improve. But I'm basically just going to bitch about how god awful they looked last night. Now they had a couple good games. They're still first place in the division, I think. We'll check that in a minute. I know it's an extremely tight divisional race. Wings have been playing good hockey. They were 12-7-1. Now they're 12-8-1. But there was an absolute mess. First period, Islanders opened the scoring with a goal from Callum Ritchie. Assist Max Shabanoff and Adam Boquist. Max Shabanoff had our number all night. He had 4 points against us. I believe 2 goals, 2 assists. Still in the first, Max Shabanoff added his first of 2 goals of the night. Assist Casey Zekas and Callum Ritchie. Second period, the Isles added 2 more goals. The Red Wings went scoreless in the frame. Third period, Shabanoff scored his second of the game, unassisted to cap the scoring. Max Shabanoff was a star for New York Islanders. 2 goals, 1 assist. I thought it was 2 assists. My bad. Maybe I'm looking at something different. Anyways, Ilya Sorokin earned the shutout with 29 saves. John Gibson made 21 saves, but wasn't good enough to keep Detroit in the game. There were several penalties and misconducts. Marco Kasper, Detroit, got a 10-minute misconduct. And Ben Sherratt also had a 10-minute misconduct. According to Reddit game thread summary, Detroit had 19 giveaways versus only 2 takeaways this game. That's been a serious problem for the Wings under McClellan. Now, I like Todd McClellan. I think he's turned this team around somewhat. I think he's a much better coach than Derek Lalonde was. I think his system works better, but they are still playing too fast and loose with the puck. They failed to score. They gave up 5 goals. Couldn't find offensive or defensive answers. The giveaway count suggests sloppy puck management, which has been their MO the last few games. It's been a real mess. Shabanoff's breakout game, 2 goals, 1 assist, helped carry New York Islanders' lower lines. Sorokin's strong goaltending, 29 saves, shut the door. The misconduct by Kasper and Sherratt indicates Detroit may have let the frustration boil over. That kind of disciplined behavior can swing momentum. It didn't help them in a shutout loss. Turnovers, 19 giveaways are costly, obviously. Gibson's 808 save percentage isn't terrible, but allowing 5 goals on 26 shots means somewhere high danger defensive coverage broke down. Yeah, it's bad. Now, but Detroit won 58% of their face-offs. Neither team scored on the power play. The Islanders were 0-4, Detroit were 0-5. Detroit blocked 14 shots while taking 29 shots themselves. Inferred expected goals, quality of chances breakdown with similar shot totals, 26 versus 29, but a 5-0 score selected that New York created higher quality chances or more dangerous scoring opportunities than what the raw shot count suggests, obviously. Wings can outshoot you, but it's just the chances they take just aren't good enough. The shots they take, the angles, the positioning, getting there, getting into the slot, the crease, the right angles to, the right lanes to, create these shots just aren't there. They're just not happening right now. That even happens when Detroit wins. I mean, the quality of their shots is just not good. Detroit's high giveaway count suggests they turn the puck over in dangerous areas, likely giving the Islanders prime scoring opportunity. The face-off dominance implies they may have good draws, some offensive zone time, but that advantage didn't translate into goals, pointing to inefficiency or strong New York Islanders defensive and goaltending. So, yeah, they might have looked good in the offensive zone at times, but they just couldn't get anything going because both teams failed on the power play. The special teams edge for the game likely came down to 5-on-5 play. And based on the result, it seems New York was more efficient and effective at converting even strength or high danger chances. Deserved win for New York Islanders. Detroit needs better execution. Red Wings need to improve in converting their even strength chance and reducing risky turnovers. It's a big mess. It's a real big mess. But let's take a look at some of this stuff. This is Jesper Wallstedt. Remember, Steve Yzerman drafted Sebastian Cossa. We had Jesper Wallstedt in our laps, and I think with the first, was it a 15th overall pick? Was that 2021, 2019? I don't remember, but, we have this guy here, Jesper Wallstedt, making a name for himself for the Minnesota Wild. Jesper Wallstedt's shutout streak of 175 minutes and 12 seconds. Longest by rookie in team history, fourth longest overall. Longest shutout streak by an NHL rookie since 2015, ironically, John Gibson. 95 consecutive saves, third most in team history. Home shutout streak of 154.03, fourth longest in team history. Absolutely incredible. Here's some, we're going to focus a little bit on John Gibson and how crappy he's been. But, like, look at this. This guy was pointing out, I don't know if you can hear it. But, yeah, look at this right here. He doesn't move his glove hand. See his hand on the left side goes there. Nice pass across the zone. He's in the circle. Boom. Can't even see it. But check it out. He doesn't move his hand up at all. What are we doing here? What's going on? It's a mess.
Ben Shabanoff, good look. Here's
okay. Here's I think this is the first goal.
Boquist got the better of Casper with a shoulder right in front of the Red Wings. Ben Shabanoff, good look. Here's Cal Ritchie. Score!
There's another one. Looks like another one. Let me see.
Scores! It took him 10 games to get his first. Now he has goals in back-to-back.
Yeah. That's just the defensive zone breakdown. You got Comfer on here. You got Edvinson here.
Good look.
Yeah, there's just...
Of Casper with a shoulder.
He's got the puck in the neutral zone. This guy's coming. He's entering the lane on the left side. Easy pass. That's a dangerous pass because you can go easily offsides there. He gets hit, but he gets the pass off before he crosses the blue line, gets hit by whoever this is. I can't see the number right there. They were unprepared for it.
Here's Cal.
Yeah, just played him. He played him too shallow. Yep. Looks like that went in. Passed his. That go in on the glove side?
Here's Cal Ritchie.
Looks like it. But yeah, but he's just not moving. He's just...
Look, here's Cal Ritchie. Score!
His reaction times. I mean, it's not much you can do against that, but I'm not saying it's all his fault, but that's a bad defensive breakdown. But let's take a look at that. That was the Cal Ritchie goal. I believe this is one of the Shabanoff goals, or Shabanoff, how you pronounce his name.
I like what that happened just then.
There's a nice play
Yep.
off the draw, and Horvat has made it.
Bo Horvat.
What that happened just then.
Okay, yeah, just a cross-ice pass. Yep, just perfectly executed. Kept it in. Just nice pass. Where'd that go? It looked like it was got him closing in. Yeah, just right. That was just beautifully executed. No chance. But here's the fifth goal. Why is this volume so low?
Hands off for Shabanoff. He goes
yeah, there he goes. Splits the defenders.
There and then a steal by Cizikas. Hands off for Shabanoff.
Yeah, nice little deke there. You see that deke right before guards the puck right from the stick.
He goes right on through and score.
Was that a backhander?
Goes right.
Oh yeah, that's a backhander. Yep, right over his pads. Yep, that was Sider and Finney. No, Sider and Edvinson. Finney's back here. My bad. Yep, just like they were standing still. God, it's hard to believe the Wings, because the Wings show so much promise at times, and then they do shit like this. But yeah, but right here on, but like I was saying earlier with the Jesper Wallstedt thing, and we got Sebastian Kosa. Now, Sebastian Kosa can still be a very good goaltender, but we have not seen him in the pros at all. It's been like 5 years. He doesn't seem to be getting, I mean, we got to start giving the guy looks, because John Gibson is just not getting it done. He was your big free agent acquisition this year, but these numbers are garbage. Can we be done with the John Gibson experiment? He's been mostly awful this year. The guys play with absolutely new confidence in front of him. He's allowed 4 goals in 7 of his 11 starts. I noticed that we play a lot looser, a lot more confidence in front of Talbot. I think it's time we cut our losses with Gibson and call up Kosa when he gets healthy. Enough is enough. Bubble team era. Bunch of Sasquatches. I agree that Gibson is not the goalie we were hoping he might be, while Kosa is doing amazing in the AHL. He's the right answer this year. The better things make Talbot our clear number 1 and put Gibson on a 20-25 game schedule. Then bring Kosa up next year when Augustine is ready to go to AHL. That gives Kosa the opportunity to maybe win the AHL championship and take the extra layer of confidence in the NHL. Nick Talbot, I mean, is Cam Talbot ready? You know, hold on one second. Let me type this. Cam Talbot, Red Wings. Ice 38. Yeah, geez. He's an old man, too. Red Wings stats today. 264 goals against average, 896 save percentage of 11 games played, the record of 7 wins and 2 losses. Yeah, definitely better numbers. Not, 264 goals. I mean, that thing with Cam, he's an old guy. I mean, can he be, like, when we got 60 games left, can he start, like, 40 of them, do you think? Can he start over 40 games for us? I don't know, because Kosa's probably not going to be here till next year. I don't know. But, yeah, it's just a bad situation with the Wings. It's just one game. I'm not freaking out about it. I still think the Wings are a good team. I still think the Wings can make the playoff this year. I still think they can finish. Can they finish in like the top 3 or 4 of the division? I think that could happen. A lot of things have to go right, but this John Gibson thing is not working out. Another bad free agent pickup from Stevie Y. The guys, it's just, for all the things that are going well with the Red Wings, there's still a lot of problems. The goaltending is bad. Somebody said Jonathan Bernier was like the last decent goaltender the Wings had during this rebuild. And as sad as that is, it's probably true. But I'm just going to leave it there. I don't want to focus too much on this stuff. Wings. What are we going to do with the Wings? But anyways, that's all I got for you guys for right now. Thank you all so much for watching. Subscribe to Detroit Fan Forum. Subscribe to Hermno and all that good stuff. Lots more hockey and sports content coming your way. Thank you again for watching, and I'll talk to you guys later. Go Wings.